This is Depression Makeover. And the reason why I called it that is because I have days like this. Days that I don't want to get out of bed, that I don't feel loved, I don't know my purpose. I worry, I cry, I feel. Partially because I'm a woman, because I'm a minority, partially because life has been lifing, and I've been through hell and high water and back. I've been through some of the deepest, darkest ditches and valleys. As they say, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. But I was scared, not because it was a valley, not because it was dark, because I felt alone. I felt like nobody cared, nobody heard me, nobody heard me cry for help. As I continue to push, I continue to excel and smile, pretend to be happy. People will say, "How you doing? How you feeling, girl?" "I'm okay." And then it became habit. "I'm okay. I'm good." "You good? You sure?" "Yeah." Because I know I didn't want to be in a psych ward. I didn't want to be locked up. I didn't want to be excluded from my people. I didn't want to get out of my bed. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to push. I didn't even want to pray. And that was a low point. And the more that I felt that deep, dark sadness, the worse it got. And the worse it got. I lacked confidence. I lacked clarity. I lacked consistency. And imagine being on this roller coaster that goes up and down and up and down. And then I found out I have a chemical imbalance, which means chemically in my brain, it produces a lot of dopamine, which makes me happy. But it also produces a lot of sadness. That I feel empty. I feel cold. I feel drained. I feel worn down. I feel empty. The more that I push, the more that I pray, the more it seems like, whoa, can I do this? Can I handle another day, another hour, another minute, another second, another moment, which turns into days, weeks, years, decades? It took me 13 years of bad luck, sadness, worrying to get over the fact that I lost a child. It hurt. 5 miscarriages. It hurt. And all the time, I was in the military, I was married, I was a woman of God, but I didn't understand why my child? Why God? Why me? Why? But then one person said, "Who are you to ask God why? Who are you?" God does everything for a reason, even if it's just for a season. You may be believing, but it is in season. God will humble your behind. And one day you'll be at the top. Next minute you'll be on your grind as you're trying to unwind and sipping wine and trying to be fine. I did some of the biggest mistakes in my life just because I wanted to be a wife. What happens when he cheats? What happens when he leaves? But even way before all of that, and me losing my baby, me losing my husband, my marriage to a mistress, and miscarriages, and manipulation, mama's boys, military men. Before any of that took place, said, my grandmother told me to say I was molested. And I remember my grandmother was, I'm like, Grandma, these are dreams. My grandfather said he just playing with me. These are just jokes. But I remember catching my first STD at 8. And then it became real. I was eating a rib and one of my eyes was low and the other eye was high. And I was smiling. Like, Grandma, I can't believe this. She said you can be whatever you want to be when you grow up. And I thought to myself, what do I want to be when I grow up? And I said, Jesus. I want to be like Jesus is what I meant to say. But I didn't know the right verbiage as a child. I wanted to be able to pray for those who hurt me, despitefully use me, abuse me, manipulate me. People say, why are you talking now? You're in your 30s. That was when you was 8 and younger. A lot of people went through this. This isn't just my story. I'm having the courage to tell what happened to people before me, generations before me. Imagine just being an item, something that's not worth a value in their eyes, a body, a sexual object. I smile because I tell my story and it's out. I write stories about in my grandma's footsteps because she was a strong black, Asian, Blasian, black and Asian, Native American woman who didn't play no games. She said, I dare you. God, please help me. She said, I dare you to say something. Help yourself. Save yourself. Love on you. The way you love me, your mom and your dad and everybody else. Your siblings. I went cold. I didn't understand bad things happen to good people. But as I close, hashtag mental health awareness, hashtag Depression Makeover, hashtag Transformational Tuesday, hashtag we got this. Because we do. And I love you like you love me. Bye, guys. We'll start again in 2 weeks.